What's up, you guys? Cinnamon Courier here, and today this is going to be a video response for Rings of Redemption. Let me go ahead and fix this camera here. There we go. This is going to be a video response responding to Rings of Redemption on his video talking about what do people watch on YouTube, and this thing is just flat out stupid. Like, I mean, by stupid, I mean flat out just retarded. He knows absolutely nothing that he's talking about, and I just figured, why not show you guys the clip? I heard about this clip from Real Talk Smurf, and so that's probably where I'm going to be getting the majority of my reviews from, so let's go ahead and get started with this terrible video.
It's your boy Wings again, and I really want to talk about something that's very important in my life. I went to I didn't go to, but I felt like going to MLG Raleigh about 2 years ago, and MLG Raleigh was very good in my life, and it was exciting because I get to be around all the MLG players, this one time, my dog, I got a dog, and oh, by the way, if you give me water, I get hydrated. But I got a dog one time, and well, the dog took a poop, and that poop,
Gosh.
man, why the hell do people listen to commentaries like this?
Why do people listen to commentaries like this? This is flat out terrible how you started. And I kind of understand where you're going to, but I want to say one thing, Wings. When my dog took a shit, and my grandmother, she died because she fingered herself too much, and but it only gets worse from here. Just go ahead and watch the rest of this, or at least until something else stupid happens, which is actually pretty close.
I was watching some other stuff, and I'm like, there's people around my same size as me that come off like this. All they do is say over and over and over again, come up with the most monotone crap, and then put it with the most boring gameplay as humanly possible.
So please, Wings, tell me what the fuck I just watched, because I'm pretty sure that I just heard and no offense to your skills, Wings, but your game of COD, or I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Your gameplays don't really look that exciting. You know, you're walking around with an XPR. Yes, I know COD. You're walking around with an XPR, and actually, I think this is a preset class. Yeah, very exciting, man.
I mean, I realize that my channel is not the bee's knees anymore, and I realize that what I do is getting stale. Well, hell, but
Number one, I have never heard anybody who says bee's knees. Number two, if you know your commentary is stale, maybe it'd be wise for you to stop making videos. Yes, and I'll say that again.
Maybe it'd be wise for you to stop making videos.
like Legend of Thunder, I mean, his channel is nothing but bickering, and it's blowing up. Why don't I go back to bickering? Because it's what I'm good at.
If I'm correct, and I think everybody else heard him too, did he say, why don't I go back to bickering? It's what I'm good at? It's what you're good at, stupid. Doesn't that probably mean you should go back to doing it?
I can't stand gimmicks. I can't stand when a channel's run off a gimmick. I can't stand when somebody's being fake. I hate fakers.
And this is the part of the video where I just flat out died laughing. Where is a dictionary? Anybody else ever heard of the word faker? Because I'd sure like to know where the hell that came from.
Your back as a stepping stone. That's the same kind of person that will come to you in a YouTube message and ask for a shout out or to look at their videos without even supporting your own. You know what the first thing I do is when somebody asks me for a shout out? I go look at their channel and look at their feed and see if they liked any of my videos in the last week. Because I don't expect everybody to watch every video I put out, but I do expect somebody that wants something from me to watch at least one video a week.
You have something good and bad in this clip, and I will give you the fact that if someone asks for a shout out, they need to at least support your channel at first. But you do have one problem with this. Did you not weren't you just calling someone a faker? Why did people watch your stuff? How did you get all the way? Actually, I cut out some of the part because during this time, he wasn't even describing what a faker was. He was describing the definition of a cocksucker. So, just edited that out because, you know, a waste of time just like this video is. Advice to you, stay on one subject.
And you know what majority of them are? Majority of them aren't even subscribed to me.
No offense, but why should they be subscribed to you?
They're using me as a fishing net. What is a fishing net? Fishing net's a term. Well, a fishing net's something that you catch fish with, but the way I'm using fishing net is a term to throw out a big line and catch the most fish possible.
You could have given us that definition when you were trying to give us the definition of a faker.
What they do is they create a note file that puts in what they're looking for, and they send it to every female that they find desirable. And then after everybody responds, you get a responding pool of like 15 females, and you slowly work it out from there to see who you're compatible with. And this is where we're at.
And this is where we're at. I don't think you noticed this, but you actually just jumped from the definition of a faker to the definition of a cocksucker to the definition of Becky in your office. You know, I had to cut that out because remember, that was a waste of time. And then, let me guess, you jumped to the definition of a fishnet, and now we're on dating sites. Do you know what Ramble is?
You have YouTube ruled by these people that don't have their own kind of personalities. If you have any type of your own personalities, you try to hide every bad flaw in it. And I'm not trying to say be a snake oil salesman here like, oh yeah, my shit's the bomb. I mean, my shit sucks too. It does. I mean, I don't have the proper work ethic. I don't have the proper editing skills and talent. All I pretty much have is the ability to play video games.
Maybe it'd be wise for you to stop making videos.
Realize this. All I do have is the ability to play video games, and I have no fucking filter. There's no filter between my brain and my mouth. Thus, I say shit that gets me in trouble.
I find it honestly amazing that you find a way to figure out what your flaws are and then repeat the flaw directly after you told what it was.
I say shit that gets me in trouble. I say shit that gets me in trouble.
I say shit that gets me in trouble. I say shit that gets me in trouble. I say shit that gets me in trouble.
I say shit that gets me in trouble.
I say shit that gets me in trouble.
Therefore,
maybe it'd be wise for you to stop making videos.
luckily that's all the time that we have for today because, you know, YouTube's got this limit on video responses, 10 minutes or less. So I'll see you guys later. City Moon Korea. I'm out.